What's up, guys? Stephen Jeffrey of SJ Relics, and I just wanted to come to you on this special weekend, Memorial Day weekend. And first of all, I just want to thank the men and women who served on behalf of our country and paid the ultimate price with their life, because freedom is never free. And I just, we want to thank you. We want to honor those that have served on our behalf. And also, I just want to give a shout out and a thanks to the families that lost loved ones fighting on behalf of our country and serving in our military. And just thank you for the ultimate sacrifice. And anyways, weekends like this where we can bring that to top of mind and remembrance, and honor these people, these men and women that served for our country. You'll have a happy Memorial Day, and get out there and be safe, and enjoy time with family and friends. But on today's episode of SJ Relics, I wanted to share a couple channel updates, kind of what's been going on, a couple of really cool mail calls. Also, I'm going to be having a 500 sub giveaway. I've got to think of a way of how to proceed. As you know, I'm kind of low tech. I'm a analog guy in a digital world. But anyway, I'm going to be doing that and announcing that soon, and putting up a video where you'll be able to comment over there and of course get into the giveaway. And then probably about a week after, we'll announce the giveaway. But anyway, you're gonna love what I've got for the giveaway. I'd be stoked to get it. So anyway, it's going to be a special time and a milestone for my channel. Today's episode is brought to you by these two guys right here, Big Jim of Barlow Brigade. He sent me a package here a while back, and I have been really enjoying everything, because Jim's a very thoughtful guy. And anyway, I've been enjoying the things that he sent. But I want to talk about one of these knives today that he sent, and just put a little bit of a spotlight on it. And I want to give a shout out to Pete, Jersey Knife Guy, and just give him a shout of thanks. He sent me a wonderful package this week, just very thoughtful, very, very well packaged. Tons of towels. Pete, thank you for the towels. Anyway, I'm not going to give away the contents of that package yet, but because I want to show that here in a minute. But brother, thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your support of the channel, and just thank you for thinking of me this week. But anyway, we're going to get into this without further ado. I'm going to show you a few knives that I've been carrying this week, a few knives that I've been working on, and as Big Jim would say, I've been rubbing on, and a few that I got actually at two that I got from Ellaville Knife Show. And I just finally got around to working on those knives and kind of getting into them and what they're about. So anyway, without further ado, here they are. And here are the knives that I was talking about. These are just knives that either one I've been carrying. I've actually, a couple of these top four have done quite a bit of work and cleaning on these knives. This first knife I'm going to share is a Smith & Wesson. I got this from my father-in-law. This is around the year 2003. The reason I know that is because the paperwork that came with this knife actually spoke in the side of how they were, inside of the paperwork of how they were making a new state-of-the-art factory for Taylor Brands. They would be opening around 2004. So this is a ram's horn sow belly. I showed this in an earlier short. However, at that time it didn't look this good. I did a lot of polishing on this knife, a lot of buffing, hand sanding. You'll know I like my nail buffers, kind of soft. They're kind of soft, spongy type 4-way files. And I just buffed it and contoured the edges, put a nice sheen on that ram's horn. It can be kind of on the dry side, oiled it really well, and it's just beautiful now. I love that texture. This pile side just, it's just really, really cool looking, very cool in hand. Got a lot of texture, but not you don't feel like you're gonna get a splinter. Again here, just beautiful. On the edges there, you can see where they got, I didn't do that. They got a little overzealous on the sanding on the back, but I did buff these out. Here's that clip point. Again, Smith & Wesson, tang stamp, hammer forged. Lot of good snap on that blade. Sheep's foot. And I showed the Stockman here a while back on the channel. There's a spade blade. Again, I've been carrying it this week. Now this one's kind of weak on the snap. You can hear it. It's kind of light on the snap. But anyway, it's been a fun carry. A really, really nice, solid knife. If you've never seen one of these, you can look them up. Again, they run around the $20 range. Smith & Wesson, around 2,000 era. This is called the Cut and Horse sow belly. Check it out. I highly recommend it. Very, very sharp knife. Again, you'll have to do some rubbing and cleaning on it, and I had to actually glue the bone on this end and put it in the vise. That pin was proud. You know, they're not perfect made, but something about this pattern and this ram's horn and that shield, no, I just love it. And good steel on these knives, sorry. Anyway, this other knife, this second knife, I got it at the Ellaville Knife Show. As you can see, it still needs some cleaning. I haven't done a lot of extensive work on this. What I found interesting about this knife, though, this is a Scout knife. It's by Imperial. This tang stamp is Providence, Rhode Island. It's Providence written out, you know, in whole. I'm sorry, I'm trying to see the tang stamp, make sure I get it focused for you. This is a 1930 to 36 knife. That's what I think is amazing about this thing is just its sheer age. 1930 to 36. Ooh, see there, I just put a little divot in the blade. I'm just kidding, it didn't. But there's your screwdriver and cap lifter. This is cool. Old style, that's how you can, another telltale sign, old style can opener. That thing is sharp as a razor. Anyway, I did do some cleanup on this knife. I got this from Eric of the Knife Doctor fame. Eric's brother had a booth at the Ellaville Knife Show, and he was kind enough to sell me this knife. At the end of the show, he gave me some deals on several knives. Anyway, I just finally got into really checking this knife out and started doing some cleanup and kind of finding out what it is. I'm deciding whether I want to glue those scales down, which I probably will, and just start heavy cleaning and carrying this thing. But beautiful knife, 1930 to 36 tang stamp. I'm gonna skip to this one because this is another one I got at the Ellaville Knife Show. This is a Whiddler. It's by Wythe Hardware. And this knife, sorry, I had it out of frame. This knife was probably made, it could have been made by Phoenix Knife Company, which I'm really kind of unfamiliar with. Also, Utica Knife Company made knives for Wythe Hardware Store. Wythe Hardware Store is from St. Joseph's, Missouri, and of course this is probably a 1930s example, and I'm going by the bomb shield there. They had knives from the 1800s onwards. You can see that the way they did those springs. Look how thick that spine is on that blade with the swedge. I love that grind on that knife. Somebody probably put this on a grinder at one point. Great snap. Check that little blade out. Awesome, very sharp. Now the other blade, as you can see, it was broken. So I have a bit of a handicap knife here. I started to take that center wedge out and just make it a 2-blade, but then I realized how really straight they got this and the artistry that went into putting that wedge in there. So this could be a Whiddler or a Whittler. And anyway, I decided not to, because I may find a blade to go in there. Right now I did grind it down because it was protruding up. So I ground it down so it didn't stick up over the scales there and catch on the finger, and it just looked better. Got a little nail nick here for that blade. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank on that blade shape, but anyway, just a cool knife. Wood scales, if you're wondering, these are wood. They look plastic, but they're in the light you can see the wood grain in them, and there's a few small cracks, definitely indicating that it's wood. But this is an old knife. Both of these from the Ellaville Knife Show. This I got out of the dollar bin. It was I can't remember how many for $10 or whatever. I got a pile of knives. I got to talk to Mr. Glenn while I was digging through that batch of knives, and anyway, I got several cool ones that day, and these were 2 that I just got into, and like I said, I've been carrying this one, and anyway, this next knife, not to jump there, I just don't, this video would be too long, but this is a scout knife I got recently in one of my knife hauls. I showed it. I did do quite a bit of cleaning on it. This is a Camillus. It is probably a 1960s through 1970s tang stamp. Got the long line under Camillus. This is New York. Blade's pretty full. Again, sharp as a razor. I did do some cleaning on this knife. It has, and this pull is really hard on this, but here's the cap lifter and screwdriver. It has the little guard thing that goes across there. Y'all forgive me today. I'm having a brain poot on what things are called. Y'all know what that's like. Anyway, there's your leather punch. Again, it's got a little safety there for both of those. This is the Cub Scout, so it is a small knife in hand. Again, 1960s and 1970s. A great knife, great find. Blake, if you're watching, thanks for that deal on that. I think he gave it to me for $20, but awesome knife. These next 2, I want to give a shout out to Pete of Jersey Knife Guy. Pete sent this to me as a gift, and I did some leather slips. Anybody who follows his channel has seen those slips, and I did my standard Indian slip for one of his slips, but the other one I did the Jersey Knife Guy slip. It was a kind of a one-sided graphic, kind of antiqued on the other side. Anyway, he said he wanted to gift me this knife, and told me how much he appreciated the leather work, which he didn't know me anything, because he had of course paid me for the other slip, and I did throw in the other one, but I just want to give a thanks to Pete here for just thinking of me greatly. This knife really blew my mind. I opened the package. Again, it was really well packaged, and I didn't expect to find this, but this is an 18 pattern for those of y'all who don't know. And this is a 2020, so it is a 10 dot, which I think is extra cool. Just clean as a whistle, beautiful red bone, pocket worn red bone. This is 6318. USA. There's your sheep's foot. It is in super sport steel, as Brother Dwayne would say. Stainless steel. There's your spade blade. Awesome, beautiful knife. There's the pile side. Again, there's the show side. Just very well clean knife. You know, you can say what you want with case, but when they do a good one, they do a good one. Look how aligned those blades are. This is a good one. It is pride of place in my collections, and I thank you, Pete, for your generosity and thanking me with a special gift. And I will carry it, I will enjoy it, and I'll thank you, bro. So shout out to Pete, Jersey Knife Guy, and y'all check out his channel. Again, awesome channel, always awesome content, and he has quite the knife collection and the knife knowledge. So if you want to just hours of enjoyment, check out Jersey Knife Guy. You're gonna love what Pete has to bring. This last knife, this is from Big Jim at Barlow Brigade, and he sent me a package. Kind of same reason. We did a slip exchange, and Jim is always a little extra. You know, he went over and above. This is I'm looking at the initials here. It is HR something or another. My kids can't read cursive, and I'm having trouble reading this. HRF, I believe. But really cool gentleman's knife. But what puts the icing on the cake for this knife? This is a Carl Schelper German eye brand. You can see the German eye on the tang stamp. I'm sorry if I got out of focus there, guys. There we go. Beautiful knife, beautiful pattern, just really slim and delicate made. Here's that logo on a razor that I have. I showed that a while back, if you can't see it. But here it is. Got an etch on the blade, Carl Schelper, premium quality, hammer forged. Beautiful little knife. Strong pull on this thing, but I mean, not overly strong, but for a knife of this size, and it says rust-free stainless. Anyway, I enjoy these knives. I had a few of these type knives, but they were all like Chinese made. I got them in hopes that they would be something really, really cool. And once I got home and did some further inspecting, they were kind of like chrome covered, and when I sharpened them, they were cheaper metal underneath. But now, because of Big Jim, I have the real deal. So for the Jim, I thank you for that. And again, just a cool little knife. Sunday carry, everything I want to be. Sharp as a razor. Again, Carl Schelper, Solingen, Germany. So these are my pickups. These are of course, knives that I've had, but just things that I've been carrying, things that I've been excited about lately. And, you know, little projects I've been working on. I'm going to be bringing some more content to you here soon on just knife overhauls and things that I'm fixing up and doing, but I'm just fighting some internet issues, and I think hopefully by the end of this next week I'll have that worked out, where I'll be able to upload some content where it has a little more meat to it, and where I can actually show some of my knife cleaning and knife repairs and leather work. But guys, enjoy this day. Again, just thank you again to all that served, and on this Memorial Day weekend, served and lost their lives on our behalf. And again, we know that freedom is never free. Again, I want to give another big shout out to Brother Jim at Barlow Brigade, and check out his channel, and Pete, the Jersey Knife Guy. check out his channel. Both give these guys a sub. Great daily content, awesome knife collections, awesome knowledge. Both of them just have the knowledge. And again, both of them are big parts of this community. They're both community builders, and they facilitate our excitement and our passion for knives through what they do. So again, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Get out there, enjoy your family, and wherever you go, whatever you do, carry a good knife. God bless.